My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen carefully. Do not rush past these words. Do not allow the noise of the world, the demands of your day, or the weight of your worries to pull you away before you hear what I want to speak into your heart. I am the one who formed you with purpose. Before anyone knew your name, I knew you. Before you took your first breath, I had already written love into the story of your life. I have walked beside you through every season, every victory, every disappointment, every hidden struggle, and every silent tear. Nothing about your life has escaped my attention. There were moments when you felt forgotten. There were nights when you lay awake, wondering if your prayers had reached heaven. You asked questions no one else heard. You carried burdens no one else could see. You smiled in front of others while silently fighting battles within your heart. But I saw every moment. I saw every tear that fell when no one was around to comfort you. I heard every prayer whispered through trembling lips. I witnessed every act of faith you offered when giving up would have seemed easier. My child, I need you to understand something today. I never abandoned you. The silence you experienced was never my absence. The waiting you endured was never my rejection. The delays that frustrated you were never evidence that I had forgotten your name. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were wondering, I was preparing. While you were struggling to understand, I was arranging things beyond your sight. There were doors you wanted open immediately, but I knew what stood behind them. There were opportunities you begged for, but I could see what they would have cost you if they had arrived too soon. I protected you in ways you never recognized. Many times, what appeared to be a disappointment was actually my mercy. Many times, what felt like a setback was actually my protection. Many times, what seemed like a closed door was actually me guiding you towards something far better. You judge your life from the perspective of the present moment, but I see the entire path. I know the beginning and the end. I know every detail in between. That is why I ask you to trust me even when you cannot fully understand what I am doing. My beloved, I know how tired you have become. Not physically tired, soul tired. The kind of tiredness that settles deep within a person's spirit after months or years of carrying hope while waiting for change. The kind of weariness that comes from praying for the same thing over and over again. The kind of exhaustion that comes from believing, trusting, hoping, and still not seeing immediate results. I know that feeling. And today I want to tell you something important. Your waiting season has not been wasted. Every lesson mattered. Every struggle mattered. Every prayer mattered. Every tear mattered. Every act of faith mattered. Nothing was wasted. I was using every moment to strengthen you. I was teaching you endurance. I was building wisdom inside you. I was deepening your faith. I was preparing your heart for what is coming next. The blessing that is approaching your life requires a stronger version of you than the person who first prayed for it. And that stronger version is being formed right now. Do not underestimate what I have accomplished within you during this season. You have grown more than you realize. You have become stronger than you know. You have survived things that once seemed impossible. You have carried burdens that would have crushed a version of you from years ago. Yet here you stand, still believing, still hoping, still seeking me. And I am pleased with your faithfulness. My child, the enemy tried to convince you that nothing was changing, but that was never true. Even when you could not see movement, progress was happening. Even when heaven seemed quiet, heaven was working. Even when circumstances remained unchanged, I was moving pieces into position. You only see one page at a time. I see the entire story. And I am telling you now that a new chapter is beginning. The season is changing. The atmosphere around your life is shifting. What once felt impossible will begin to feel possible again. What once appeared permanently closed will begin to open. What once felt hopeless will begin to reveal new opportunities. Do not allow fear to keep you standing outside the very blessing you prayed for. The next step may feel uncomfortable. The next step may require courage. The next step may require trust. But I will walk with you every moment. You do not have to carry the future alone. You do not have to figure everything out before moving forward. You simply need to trust me enough to take the next step I place before you. One step at a time, one day at a time, one act of faith at a time. I will guide you. I will strengthen you. I will provide for you. I will protect you. I will lead you exactly where you need to be. Continue trusting me. Continue believing. Continue praying. Continue walking forward, because what I have prepared for you is greater than what you have left behind. And the story is far from over. The best chapters are still being written. My beloved child, lift your head. Hope again. Dream again. Believe again. For I am making a way where you thought there was no way. I am opening doors no human can shut. I am restoring what was lost. I am healing what was broken. I am strengthening what became weak. And I am reminding you today that you are deeply loved, completely known, and never alone. I am with you. I have always been with you, and I always will be.